Hello, all my Cancer friends. Welcome to your August 1st through 15th reading. This is a collective reading for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you all for being here. And since this is a collective reading, please remember that if you'd like a private reading, you can always book and schedule through my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be happy to assist you after you make your appointment. With that being said, we'll move forward with our general reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages. We receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance. Your presence here is always welcome and very appreciated. Thank you so much, Divine Spirit. Okay. Oh, nice, Cancer. You're going to start off with the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, the Knight of Cups, and the Five of Cups. In relationship, love, life, and spiritual life, we're going to start off with the Strength card, the Queen of Swords, and the Emperor. In career and finance, we're going to start off with the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Rods, and the Two of Swords. Remember, we have another set of cards coming out after this. Four of Cups. This is your underlying energy. This is a gift being offered from the universe. This is usually literally an offer or a gesture, something coming in that you are not too overjoyed or too anxious to start. It may inquire to you whether or not you are feeling the energy of what it is, right? You might be wanting to ask the questions within, like, why, how does this apply to me? What is in this cup? Why am I getting this? Sometimes we get in a little pessimistic way, but Cancer, this is your energy, number one, because it's the water symbol, it's the cup. Secondly, it's coming from the divine. Now, sometimes the intention is good and it's just not an offer we want, because it can be a gesture of, or an offer of someone trying to get a deeper commitment in a relationship or asking something from you that you're not willing to commit to. We'll find out what that is here in a minute. But what I see is you've got this beautiful cup being offered here. This is a knight coming in, so I think it relates to that cup. So there'll be more to come as we go through the reading. Sometimes my words get tangled. Ace of Pentacles. Very stable, wonderful energy coming in from divine. It is a commitment energy. It is a foundational energy, and it's talking about having a good, stable, solid ground to start in. So it also means being restored financially. That's a very good energy. It's a gift from the universe, so it means that energy of being fully restored. So if some of you are waiting for that moment of triumph, here it comes. You've got the Fool. The Fool means an ending and a new beginning simultaneously. Now remember, sorry, I get the hiccups when I read. Remember, this is about closing one door and opening another, moving smoothly through that. I like to say without missing a paycheck, okay? This is one of those things. So here comes the Knight of Cups here, which is definitely an offer. Some of you it's going to be about a relationship. For some of you it's going to be about a job. This is securing that here as well with this energy. We have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups can have to do with, oh my gosh, I'm at another time in my life where I'm making a change. Am I doing the right thing? Some of you actually might be saying, oh, thank God. Okay, this is the energy of, oh, I've worked so hard for this. Finally, we have to move forward. It's at a place of letting go of the past, which are the Three Cups on the ground, and taking on what's now being presented to you and moving forward, which explains the reluctancy here, right? So we've got to understand that sometimes we feel like it's hard to step out of our comfort zone, especially if we're moving forward in a new venture, in a new job, and we're not sure if we're making the right choice or not. Sometimes we like the job we're at, but we're at the top of the ladder. We can't go any further. And if you get an opportunity to move forward, it does require new learning and getting used to new people. But it's certainly worth the growth, because it's telling you that the whatever was in these cups has now been completely used. Okay, so those cups aren't going to be replenished. You've got to start over here with these new ones. So don't be afraid to take the next step. Now we have in the relationship, love life, and spiritual life, we have the Strength card. This is the Archangel Ariel, this beautiful energy of the lion. It's also the major arcana sign for Leo. This is an energy of allowing yourself to be guided and protected, and help you to focus and stay on the path through hell and back, basically. This lion will not leave your side or abandon you. So if it is the manifestation in a human being that this person is here for you, they are very devoted and loyal, as a lion would be. Ariel is the lion of God, so this is a very wonderful energy. We have the Queen of Swords here, which is some divine energy here. So for some of you, this is more about your spiritual awakening and claiming your power. This queen is very much enlightened. You see her third eye on her forehead is beaming. She's got her sword of truth, and she's ready to use it if she has to, and she's going to use it in the light, which means whatever she swings that sword at will open up whatever needs to be told. So this is definitely about revealing whatever is hidden if you have to do it. And in the spiritual way, it's about revealing to yourself and accepting yourself for what gifts you have. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is the universe tying into this whole scenario here. Beautiful energy. Now this Queen of Swords also can stand for an air sign energy, or someone who is a lawyer or an engineer, a doctor, something like that. Anybody who's in law enforcement, because it certainly females are in that. This is a female energy. It doesn't mean it's a woman. It can be feminine energy, of the inspired energy, of creative energy, of the feminine side of the universe. The Emperor here balances that with the masculine, and this is definitely being guided and protected and shown the path, okay, being assisted. So the universe has your back here. And for those of you that's talking about a relationship, the Emperor energy is the maturity and the protective energy, the guidance of someone who cares and wants the best for you. So now we have, in career and finance, Page of Pentacles. So this is the money. We're talking money now. So this is the conversation of the financial commitment coming in. You've got the Queen of Wands, which can also represent a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Also, it means entrepreneurial energy or leadership potential. So this is someone who's very dedicated to what they do for a living and can be a workaholic. Much like very much pragmatic and on it. Now, I will tell you, I am an air sign, but this is my work energy, because when I'm doing my job, when I'm focused, nothing's going to pull me off of it. I'm going to finish it. So the Two of Swords here is making a decision, and you're at a place where you're not ready to decide, so that's why the Two of Swords are crossed. It's saying you're deciding not to decide until you receive the full information. So somebody's saying full disclosure in my one of my guides is saying that, so whoever that's for. All right, so we're going to see what the clarifiers have to say. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirits, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages. We receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance, and your presence is always welcome here. Okay. Moon card. Knight of Swords. Two of Swords again. Judgment. Six of Rods. Chariot. Seven of Swords. Knight of Rods. Six of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, nice. And for the underlier, we have the Star card. That's very special. So the Star card is all about divine source coming through and giving you the opportunity for your soul's desire to be granted. This is a yes from the universe, and an amazing, amazing energy. So this is fabulous energy and a great underlier here. So this is about your soul's purpose And whether you realize it or not, this is something bigger than everything else. So it's being on the path and being in a place of receiving divine information. So on the here and now section, it's our current energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a gift from the universe of stability and financial security and abundance and restoration, and the Moon card. Now let's briefly talk about the Moon card. The Moon card is all about a spiritual advancement of something. So this is like I call it the embryo. It's like something is being formulated, okay, with the divine energy of the universe. You see these wonderful little lights lifting up, coming into this moon area, and you have the creation of something. So this will be fully formed and illuminated when it's time. This is a divine timing card. So you may not even know where this Ace of Pentacles is going to come in. Even if you don't know about it yet, I want you to notice the moon is behind that Ace of Pentacles. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Look at that. There's the moon. So it is coming through with this blessing of financial abundance. So some of you have been holding out for that moment, and it's heading your way. So don't give up. We also have the Fool card, which is showing an ending and a new beginning. So it is allowing yourself to move through and there's a moon again showing behind him. So allowing yourself to move through the cycle. Okay, this is that change of cycle. It's the unbroken circle of life. So it is perpetuated, okay? The Knight of Swords is coming in with divine information or idea that allows you to do this. It's a communication of some kind. Usually mental energy or spoken words, because it's air. And we have the Knight of Cups, which is the divine offer of a heartfelt offer, okay? And you're not sure you want to accept it. You're waiting for more information. You're waiting for the development. You're not ready to make a decision. It's not that you're saying no. You're just not ready to say yes. They haven't convinced you 100%. There's where you're lamenting a little bit over the decision. Five of Cups, you're like, okay, I know I've got to move forward, but man, I'm hoping this is the right thing. Or thank you, God, for this opportunity. Some of you may be already thanking the universe for the opportunity. So you've got a Judgment card here, which means this is something being resurrected. So this Money card is talking about the resurrection of your finances. So this resurrection doesn't always talk about a relationship. It can, for some of you, this might be a relationship resurrection, but for others of you, it's a resurrection of another opportunity to reassure and reestablish your finances. So maybe you thought something was off the table, and all of a sudden you find a new way, or something else shows up. So we have the Strength card, which is, again, Archangel Ariel, and allowing you to be guided and assisted and help you on your way to your task. You've got the Six of Rods, which is beautiful energy of being right through the battle and come right out the other side shining and gleaming like a beautiful glistening warrior in all your glory. Everyone's celebrating you. The sun is in the background. Every time you see the sun rays or the sun, that means a good thing. That is a good thing coming in. It's a victory. A new dawn, a new day, a new victory, a new chance. So, Queen of Swords here, standing in your divine light, standing in that energy of allowing yourself to accept yourself for who you are, what your ideas are, what your gifts are, and your spirituality. Then we have the Chariot. The Chariot is another card. This is head and shoulders above the rest. The Chariot is an upgrade and gaining status and notoriety. So when you have the Chariot, it's talking about a victory in a way of upgrading your life. Like everything increases and gets better. So we have the Emperor, which is divine guidance, who's assisting you to walk away from all that old stuff. So this is the time where you go, you know what? I don't have any time for this negativity. I'm ready to move forward. So this is the movement that you've been waiting to make. Now we have the Knight of Rods on top of the Page of Pentacles. So as money gets offered and you decide it's time to take action, or they're asking you for a date. You know, they're saying, come on, let's go. I want you to start next Monday. The Queen of Rods, or Wands, that means the same thing, is now from the Knight to the Queen, being very much grounded in the energy and able to rule, being in your divine place. And here is the Six of Pentacles saying there is more money to be had, so it's for even more than you expected. And the Two of Swords, where you were waiting for some more information, obviously you were wanting to see what the actual money was going to be, because you now got the money in hand and you're ready to proceed forward. So it's a very grounded and stable energy. So whatever this offer is, you vacillate on it quite a bit before you actually take it in hand, but you don't know all the facts yet, and I understand you need to take a view for it and see what's happening. So allow yourself to be a little cautious, but don't overdo it. Also, I want to tell you, this Chariot card here is also your major arcana sign for Cancer. So that also should shore up what you're doing. So it's your Cancer sign, and it's an upgrade in this particular area, which looks like it all is tying into your job, but for some of you, you may be able to relate it to a relationship. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I love you all. I couldn't do this without you. Don't forget, we have the weeklies with a meditation at the end. We have the new tutorials that help you understand what the cards mean. I just want to give you an overview of how I read the cards and help you to understand with me how I'm doing it. Everyone does it different, and this is my perspective, so I just want to explain a little through those tutorials. If you want to watch it, you don't have to be a tarot reader to watch them. It's actually to help you understand the readings better. So the second video is about to be released. There's one out there already. If you check on I have some playlists. If you go on my channel and click the playlist, you'll see. And don't forget, we have the dailies as well. If you want to be part of the Daily Mystic, if you just love you some Royal Mystic and you want to be part of that, you can hit the join button below. If you don't see the join button, then send me an email or communicate with me through the comments. I'll send you the link. You have an Apple product and it doesn't show up for you guys. So, many blessings to you all. Have a fabulous August 1st through 15th. I thank you so much for everything. You're a joy and a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be part of your wonderful energy. Thank you so much. Namaste.